Hello. Does this mean we're live? Let me check. I believe so. Good afternoon. Let's make sure everything is working well. Anyway, we'll see. I'm still testing out equipment, so let's make a move. So, as I'm the only one watching this stream at the moment, well, there's nobody else out there just at the moment. So, if you're watching this, you're not watching it live. So, well, welcome not live. I'll have to say it. Set your notifications, or subscribe, set your notifications so you know when I do go live, and then you can join the chat. Let's hopefully point north and not look at the sun for a bit. I could have cleaned my windscreen, let's be honest. All right, there's a bit of trouble. Oh, what's going on here? Let's all work out where we need to be in life. All right. You're going to come across? Oh, learner driver. I don't think that was very, very good of the driving instructor to let the learner driver go across in front of me. That was, I would call that a near miss. Again, turn it into a short. Why not? Anyway, what are we doing? We're going up the coast. Apparently there's a car meet that I've been invited to go up at last. Well, let's just say it's short notice. Short notice. I knew about it a bit earlier, but I was detained and preoccupied and couldn't escape. So I got home just in time to rig all this gear up in the Lexus and make a move. So should be a nice twilight ending to the stream. We are going to a car meet at what's it called? Like burgers and stuff at a car detailer up in Maroochydore, I think. Welcome to the other person who's on the channel right now. If you're a subscriber, let me know in the chat who's there. Oh, 3. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, and then in 5 minutes' time, let me know who's there. But anyway, it was a mad rush to get all of the equipment into the car to then blast up to the sunny coast for the afternoon. 5 people. Yeah. Hopefully the ambient is coming through good, because what's the point of being in the 5-litre V8 Lexus if you can't hear it? I wonder what the traffic's going to be like on the Bruce Highway. We're about to find out. Hello, puppy. Puppy in the back of the BT50. Oh, no, you don't look so happy. Oh, little pooch. All right, so heading up the coast, testing out again some more tech. Another program, running the live stream through another program. Hopefully, once I get that all sorted out, it would stream onto a few other platforms as well, like Facebook and TikTok. Not that I want to, but sometimes we've got to do what we've got to do. Anyway, talking and concentrating at the same time. Struggling. Let us get onto the motorway, and then we'll see how we go. $100. Here we go. Come on. I'm going to take it. You're a Kiwi with the silver fern. It's an 100 zone. We want to merge at 100 and then come back down to 90 here. Not merge at 80. That's a good afternoon to all those out there watching. Just a quick blast up to the sunny coast on a Saturday afternoon in winter in Queensland, with the sun getting down, getting close to the horizon. Unfortunately, didn't have enough time to clean my windscreen today, so hopefully it's not too dirty. You know it's dirty when the camera tries to focus on the windscreen and not on the traffic. Blaney, hey buddy, how are you? You're on a plane, mate. Are you on a plane? How? Okay, I think this is a first. Michael is on a flight heading back from the NT. And live streaming, driving live. How good is that? I think you're the first person to watch the channel live from 37,000 feet, mate. So there's something new for the channel. Good to have you on board, pun intended. So yeah, mate, just shooting up to a car meet at Mooloolaba. Been invited by a couple of friends up there. So managed to get the car loaded up with all the gear and on the road. Probably just in time, like if I have a look at Waze and see where it tells me I'll be getting there. Come on, Waze, where are you? There it is. Oh, 51 minutes from now. Now is on my watch. So I think this car meet starts at 5-ish. We'll be getting there at just probably 20 past 5 or something. So that should be pretty good. That should work out pretty well. Late to the party. I know, Michael, if you're watching this, you've sent me a text message. I'm not going to be reading that until I stop driving. Reading or looking at it. I think it was an image. Probably an image of out the window, maybe? Maybe? I'm going to hazard a guess it might have to do something with a window. It's likely, like you're the kind of person who likes a window seat. Did you do, well, I'm assuming you did a park run this morning. How was that? I did park run. I took 50 seconds off my time from last weekend. Just trying to get back into the, someone up there, last minute lane change. Just trying to get back into the fitness form. Haven't run properly for probably 2 months, but luckily back into it last weekend and this weekend. So last week was about 27 minutes. This week in the 26s, so need to bring it down. Down back to sub 25. So I did a stream on Thursday with my new laptop, and one thing I hadn't noticed before was on the live stream, on the live chat, there's these blue and purple icons with like a crown and a number. Some sort of points. Not quite sure how that's all working. Anyway, let's see how the traffic on the Bruce Highway fares on a Saturday afternoon. I reckon it would have been pretty disgraceful this morning. I heard from my friends up north that the Bruce Highway at around Caloundra, Mooloolaba and all that was standstill, northbound. And I'm just going to have to put it down to good weather. Some boys up on the bridge, as long as they're not throwing rocks at anyone. This is new for me, all this barricading on the right-hand side. I can only assume they're going to start doing some roadworks in there. Or maybe that lane's not there yet. I know that there's a fourth lane being, or has been built and is lined off. But I think it actually, might be in behind the fence on the right here. Or at least there's some construction back in there. The BA XR8. Don't see many of them. I like them. I don't think anyone's live streaming from the airport at the moment. So when Michael lands, I don't think he'll be on either Julia flights or Only Planes. Only Planes was on this morning. That sun's right there. Let's head north a little more. All right, middle lane, right lane, middle lane. If you're not overtaking, don't be in the overtaking lane. Well, I'll bring it up again. A work colleague of mine on Thursday and I were chatting, and he was saying, might have been Wednesday actually, and he was basically saying that if we've got a speed camera on our left, just there. And you can tell because everyone's checked up and is doing 90. So, yeah, my work colleague says to me, you can pretty much break the law. We're talking traffic rules, but he's kind of like, you can pretty much break the law as long as it doesn't affect or hurt anybody. And I'm trying to get my head around if that's, like, sure, some things you could say, like, if there's nobody else around, and my colleague said, if it's 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and there's nobody around, no cops or nobody else, he won't indicate. He'll run through red lights. He'll run through stop signs. God knows what else he would do. We didn't go into the finer details, but basically saying that if it doesn't affect anybody else, if there's nobody else around, it doesn't affect anybody else, that break the rules. He definitely thinks that the world has too many rules. And look, I'm not going to fight him on that. I think there's a lot of silly rules out there, but we do need to have the rules need to all be the same for everybody, because, you know, inclusivity. So we have to set the rules for people that struggle with rules. People that struggle to do the right thing all on their own. So then my question is, and I haven't said this to him directly, but if your girlfriend's not around, you could cheat on her, not tell her, it's not going to affect her, it's not going to hurt her. Is that okay? Is that within his moral boundaries? Or the other one, we're talking about road rules. What if a 12-year-old decides to drive the car down the shops to buy some stuff and come back? Like, doesn't affect anybody else. They drive, they don't crash, they obey all the road rules, they go to the shops, they come back. Is that crossing a line, or is that fine? I'm really struggling to grasp it. Being ex-military, having my fiance when I was really young killed in a car accident because the driver wasn't driving to the conditions and thought, well, she was a bit of a lead foot. I'd been with her in the past, and she was didn't mind driving spiritedly, but was also quite young. P-plater, if not only just out of having her P-plates, and yeah, lost control and ended up killing herself and 2 other girls. So, not my fiance was sitting in the back and wasn't in control of that situation. So I'm a little bit of a stickler for the rules. Not all rules. Some rules are stupid. But as long as I kind of agree, as long as it doesn't affect anybody, it's not disrespectful, it's not unpredictable. But you have to have some sort of moral code. Anyway. The traffic is good. You know the traffic is good when you're on the Bruce Highway heading north. As you get to Burpengary, where the weigh bridges are, everybody who knows this stretch of road knows that there's a speed camera here northbound. And what tends to happen when congestion is moderate to heavy is people will tap their brake lights right here. So even if they're sitting on 100 k's an hour, a lot of people just still hit their brake lights. And then the cars behind them have to slow down, and it causes a phantom traffic jam. So if we can get through there without slowing down, I mean, we're just almost nudging 100, so we're good. We're going all right. Pathfinder in front of us is struggling to... oh, we're sitting on 94, 93, 92. I'm jammed up. I'm boxed in. 90. Why is the Pathfinder only doing 90? Let's get back up to 100. There we go. Yeah, so can you get fined for driving too slow? I looked this one up a few weeks ago, and absolutely you can. But what are the rules around driving too slow and being booked for it? Well, if you are impeding other traffic... What's going on, boys? The boys next to me on the right in the little black hatch. It's giving me a thumbs up. But they are just sitting next to me and not overtaking, so... But... we'll just let them go. The XR8's caught up and sitting behind them. And once again, once we hit the 3 lanes, the middle lane likes to travel at around 95 k's an hour, or at least under the posted speed for some reason. The boys in the little black hatch, I don't know if they were born in Australia. They looked a bit African to me, African descent at least. So, but they're just putting along in a little Suzuki hatchback. Is it an Alto or something? In just blocking up the right lane. So the XR8 had to cruise in behind me to get past them. That looks like Beck's V8. I reckon there's probably a woman driving the SS Commodore, the VFSS. Yep. I take it her name's Bex. Good on you, Bex. I like that colour. Nice bronzy, goldy colour on the SS. Looks good in the rear view mirror too. I wonder if I'm going to stream early in the morning. Actually, it took a bit to get the stream going using this new software. I couldn't find the little button in amongst all of the menus and stuff to hit go. It was go on the YouTubes, it was go on the OBS. For this new program, it was like, where's the go button? As we get close to the Caboolture turnoff. There's a turnoff. I don't mind not taking. Oh, some gyrocopters on trailers on the heading south. I was like, what were those things? Oscar, how are you, Oscar? Oh, Central Coast. You know what? That is a good question. We need to, I do need to do that. That's a good question. Well, if I'm going to go to the Central Coast, I'll probably end up going all the way to Sydney. So we might just bump in and stop for a brief period to say good day if you wanted to catch up or something like that. But yeah, that's a good question. I'm going to start heading interstate quite soon. Well, I mean, I've already done a trip to Sydney and one to Victoria. Didn't live streamed the whole trip to Sydney. So, Oscar, I don't know if you've gone back. On a weekend? Yes. I think it's going to be on a weekend because I still have a day job at the moment. And it pays well, and it's good fun, hanging off the side of high-rise buildings on a rope, fixing stuff. I really like it, and I like the team that I work with, and I like my boss. So I reckon it will definitely be a weekend. If I remember correctly, I tried to live stream using the Optus sim down. I'll try the Telstra one. We might get some, as we can now speed up to 110. The Optus one, yeah, probably it might not have been as good. The Telstra one might be better. Oscar, look, we're going to make it happen. You'll be one of the first to know for sure. But obviously, just keep your eyes and ears peeled to the channel. This one this afternoon is just was just a quick last-minute one just to test some software, which seems to be working. So kind of, at least half working. But if I am doing an interstate trip, we'll definitely know about it. We'll put we'll put a bit of forethought into it. So you'll know, Oscar, you'll know. I do like good coffee, mate. I do like good coffee. I couldn't tell you a date at the moment, Oscar, honestly. I work 2 jobs, and one job gets me working on the weekend sometimes. And so let's say let's make it for a couple of let's go for next month. How about next month? Let's make it August. Let's set in I'll have a good think about it tonight. We'll set a date and we'll make it happen, and I'll look back at the stream and I'll look back at the place. What are you saying? Is it Killarney Heights or Kilcare Heights? I can't quite read it. Funnily enough, I don't have my glasses on. Now I'm going blind. But we'll definitely make it happen. So if you're around next month, it'll be, let's try and get a weekend for next month. It probably will be a weekend that something like V8 Supercars are not on. So that'll start to, because I do like watching my V8 Supercars as live as possible. So let's look at a weekend in August that there's no V8 Supercars on. Kilcare Heights. Just be careful. Oh, there we go. No. Oscar just got... Oscar... Oh, I know what Oscar did. He put his... I think he's been timed out. Oh, Oscar. Oh, no, that's terrible. Oscar's been timed out because he used caps to so that I could read what he wrote better. Oh, buddy. I think I really need to poor Oscar. I need to adjust the Streamlabs. I haven't got on there for a bit. Oscar, you there? Here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So don't use caps, Oscar. Oh, I wasn't sure if you got timed out or something. You are here. Oscar, you are here. I can read what you're writing. You are here. I can read that, but don't use caps because YouTube or the thing doesn't like it. And I know that you tried to do it so I could read it, and I could for about 2 seconds before it got deleted. But you are still here, so sorry about that. Basically, no, it's all good, mate. Apology accepted. It's not me, it's the program. It basically states that using uppercase is like shouting, and shouting's rude, so all good. We learn. I had somebody do it on my trip, I think on my trip to Victoria, or maybe not long after it, probably about 6 weeks ago. Jess, I don't know if Jess has jumped back on ever since, but Streamlabs timed her out, and she couldn't jump back on. Yeah, it's pretty funny, Oscar. So, but anyway, hey, thanks for hanging out on my trip. Have you ever been to Mooloolaba before? Because that's where we're heading. Mooloolaba up in the sunny coast. My moderators did not know that I was going to do this. I did put a quick little text out to them to say, just looking at how long, 30 minutes to get to our destination. Yes, you are still here. And I'm going to need to, I am going to need to think about getting in behind this Kia, or at least maybe into the right lane. There we go, Yaris. Sitting on 100 in a 110 zone. I mean, you can. Yeah, you are still here, Oscar. Yep, just don't shout. No, that's okay. You go for it, mate. You take care. You will definitely know when we're heading south and getting to the Central Coast. I've got some friends down there, so we'll definitely make it happen, hopefully next month. Let's do that. Rough dates, yep. We'll get it sorted and we'll do it. I'll bring a friend. I don't know what friend yet, but we'll bring a friend. I'm upset with myself for not bringing my glasses. I'm struggling to read stuff at the moment. So, but Oscar, you're awesome, mate. Yeah, it's pretty much. I think it wiped out all of his text messages from prior, like above where he. Oh, Streamlabs. I'm definitely going to have to readjust that. This is a good run up the coast. Oh, we'll definitely go to your coffee. We'll go to your choice of coffee shop. You can be our Oscar. You can be our guide when we get there. So. Oh, that's the one thing. One of the things that I don't really like about this Lexus is that the cruise control. I mean, when I first got this car, it didn't even work. So I've got it working, but it goes up in 5 km/h increments instead of 1, which is a bit unless I've not read the instructions right. It goes up in 5K increments, so. Oh, Oscar will definitely come to Kilcare Heights and Arnie's coffee shop. No worries. You have a good afternoon, Oscar. Thanks for joining us for that little chat. Good on you, mate. Go for it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I do see. I did start the stream with 770 subscribers. I do see another one up there. Every time I see a subscriber, it's exciting because we're growing. And then when we grow, once we got 1,000 subscribers, the world starts to open up for us. not only can we do some pretty cool live streams whilst driving around, we will definitely get interstate and overseas. I cannot wait to get to Japan and live stream through Japan. That'll be interesting. Making sure that our technology works when we're in another country. That will be fun. This Lexus does have the adaptive cruise control, so and it's got the radar's quite. I mean, I've got it set to the smallest distance, but it's still quite a distance. Like the BMW. Oh no, was that Subaru in front of us? It is. That's the distance. So that Subaru, whatever speed that's, well, I can tell what speed that Subaru is sitting on. It's sitting on 110 exactly because my adaptive cruise control is focused on it, and it keeps me the same distance from it, obviously. For those who might not know about adaptive cruise control, that's what it does. But I've got that set to the smallest distance, and that is the distance that we have right now. The longest distance is a few more car lengths more than that. So, well, that was nice for Oscar to join us. I do believe he was with us a couple of weeks ago and definitely requested we drive down to the Central Coast. I have some friends that live down there. Actually, if Craig ever watches this, I should text him and see what he's up to. I haven't spoken to him for a little while, but hopefully he still has his Lamborghini, because that would be really cool to stick the cameras into and live stream from. And it is a Spider. So we could do top down if he still has it. That'd be mad. Well, that's a good question. This is a question I like to ask people. If you were not watching this live, because there's not a lot of people watching this channel just at the moment live, but is there a vehicle or a vehicle type that the people that drive that vehicle are a bit different? Whether that is they drive erratically, they just think they're better than everybody else, maybe they drive super slow, whatever it is. Let's just say different. Let's just say not normal, whatever normal is these days. I'm pretty sure a reasonable person can understand what normal means. So, is there a vehicle type? I'll go first. And Middo's not here at the moment, but I'm going to say that Nissan Patrol drive the diesel 6-cylinder turbo, what is it, TD42s, are jacked up with big mud tyres on them, and it's just they're just a different breed of person. Shelf. If you remember those days, that's not quite where Volvo is at the moment, but a different vehicle make and model has taken the reins. And that is the Nissan Tita. The Nissan Tita driver is now what the Volvo driver used to be back in the 80s and 90s. It is now the Nissan Tita. And yeah, I've seen plenty of Nissan Titas driving around at 20 kilometres an hour below the posted speed with Nana driving. Yeah. So Nissan Tita drivers are a different breed as well. I'll bring it up because I was talking about Lamborghinis. Lamborghini drivers, they're different. I've definitely spoken to a lot of people about Lamborghini drivers, and there's a lot of consensus about it. There's a lot of why does someone who can afford to buy a supercar, who can afford to buy anything around that price range, whether it be sort of Aston Martin or maybe a cheaper Ferrari or an Audi R8 or a McLaren, although they're pretty pricey. Why Lamborghini? Or Porsche 911. There seems to be, especially with supercars, different types of people that buy the different brands of cars. And most Lamborghini owners don't do themselves a lot of justice. That's just what I've seen. Now, there's a few out there that are awesome, definitely. But out of all the Lambo owners that I've met, it seems to be a type of person. But keen to hear what anybody else has to say about any other kind of vehicle, make, model. It could be a type of vehicle like, soccer mum cars, or it could be ute drivers. I have a ute. I haven't driven it lately, probably for about a year. It's been for sale. So it's sitting in a car showroom. Could be motorcyclists, or a type of motorcyclist. Could be Harley riders. They're a type of motorcyclist that don't, where a lot of people don't necessarily get along with or like. A lot of Harley riders do seem to ride their bikes like they're trying to prove something. That is for sure. Anyway. Well, we're getting close. We have under 20 minutes to go before we get to our destination. I have no idea what's going to be there. I should have washed the car, but didn't have time. I got roped into a 6-year-old's birthday. And I'm allergic to children. So why I went, I don't know, trying to face my fears, I guess. The evil necessity in life. Children. I guess some of you out there like them. Some of them are okay. I think it's the majority give the minority a bad name. Oh, it's been all right not having the sun in my face. The broadband's been good. The stream's been good. It hasn't glitched at all, I don't think. I do not have the antenna outside the vehicle. I have it on the back parcel shelf, so it's beaming out through the back window. It is on the Telstra SIM, so hopefully, well, it seems to be working quite well. All right, we go from 2 lanes to 3 here. Let's see if anybody likes to use the left-hand lane. I think I will. Isn't it funny? 2 lanes. People mostly do the right thing. 3 lanes. Why do people sit in the middle? Now, The road rules do state. Hey, Tezza. Hello, buddy. Hello, Tezza. Hey, look, I'm not that far from my destination now, mate. So, again, I'm coming up the coast without you. Sorry. Whoops. But I had been invited at short notice and staying up here and then leaving super early in the morning. So, or at least that's the plan. The plan might change. But, hey, Tezza, have you worked out what, see that thing beside your name? See how you've said g'day people? And then the next line where you've put your emojis, you've got the little, that little icon now with the little crown. What is going on with them, mate? Have you worked that out yet? Oh, did you hear that? You lurker. You're a lurker. Oh, well, you know, allergic to most children. Every now and then, someone has a good child and they're pretty cool to hang out with. Every now and then. Yeah, Tezza, have you worked out what that what those numbers mean, or the like? I kind of think at the moment, from what I get, it means like you're the #1 contributor to the chat at the moment, which you are. Oscar was for a while. Oscar's definitely keen. If you look back up on the chat, Oscar's definitely keen to get the channel down to the Central Coast. We've got, is this smoke up here? We've got some smoke coming up. We're about to take the next exit, and there's a lot of bluish smoke there. Looks like bush fire type smoke sitting low in the valley as we come down to the Mooloolaba turnoff. Yeah, how was work, Tezza? Hopefully you had a decent day at work. Yeah, no, we'll sort out a day where you're not at work. And we'll come up the coast. For sure. Anyway. Yeah, it's all a bit smoky through here. It's coming from the bush to my left. Definitely definitely a bushfire of some description. It could be burn off, it could be just a pile of logs, but it smells eucalyptusy. Smells nice, to be honest. It smells like a campfire, an Aussie campfire. Actually, you know what? That's something I'm trying to remember. Have I smelt fire like a campfire from another country? Like, I'm trying to remember. Anyway. Come on, Mercedes. Get up to speed. Merge. I like it. I like it. Perfect. Well done. Good merge. At the posted speed. Merged at the merge point. Oh, I give you a 10 out of 10 for merging, Mr. Mercedes. Well done. 6.7 kilometers for us to turn. Yeah, you are the top commentator at the moment. So that's what that means, right? I just dropped out. Oh, crap, it did too. Why is that? Why did that stop? It's back. Are you sure? I can't even see it. Where is it? Oh, maybe YouTube did it. Maybe I'll turn that off and turn it back on. Let's have a squeeze. Come on, internet, be cool. Be good. Oh yeah, we're back? Woo! Yeah, it's back. Yeah, when that stuff happens, sometimes it affects the viewer. The viewer shut your app and then restart it. We are still going, though. We are still going. Reboot your YouTube. Yep. Did that, mate. Did that. Well. Anyway, you had a good day at work, I trust. Yes, top commentator at the moment. Oh, what? We've just gone dark again. Come back. Come back, picture. Oh, it's struggling right here, isn't it? Yeah, yes. I wonder if it's, like I said, my internet's working, that's fine. But my picture is thinking about it. Maybe I'll do it again. Oh, working out the technology, Tezza. All right, seems to be working. You know what, it might be. My phone is Wi-Fi'd to the router at the moment too. You can see. All right, yeah, we're cool. I need to keep an eye on the turn off. We're taking the Sunshine Motorway. North. Yep. And then up to Sugar Road. Sugar Road. We're not far now. We're only 9 minutes from our destination. I might keep the stream running, though, if I can position the vehicle in a way where we can see stuff, because I have no idea. Should have arrived there already. So, in their Mustang Dark Horse. Nice car, I will admit. Nice car. Sounds so much better than just your normal Mustangs. I don't know if it's all the S660s, 650s, S650s. But they definitely sound better than the S550s, for sure. Sun has dropped below the horizon now, so we are into twilight. Hopefully the ISO's all good on the camera and we'll transition into darkness successfully. It does look good on the looks good on the laptop. Oh, here's our weaving traffic sign. We've got 2 lanes, and it is true. I want the left lane. Lots of traffic coming from the left will want the right lane, so let's indicate already. Then we'll slot in here. In between the Merc and the Lexus. Beautiful. Let's do some manual shifting. Stuck between 2 Mercedes. Could be worse. If you're there, Tezza, how's that ambient? Oh, I'm assuming it's working okay. I did a stream a couple of days ago without ambient because I didn't have the mics with me, and it was not as, it's just not as good. It is way not as good. When I took this Lexus to the track and I was having an absolute ball and there was cars around me that sounded amazing. Like if you're going to have loud cars, the racetrack's the place to have it, absolutely. You couldn't hear anything except for me chatting, and that's annoying sometimes. So the ambient mic's been amazing, and I had the stuff sitting there. I just needed to hook it up correctly, tweak it on the soundboard, and now it sounds good. I actually enjoy watching these streams back. Oh, it'll sound better in a second when I get to downshift and take the off ramp. We'll take this one. Which road do I want? Which lane? Let's take this right lane and go straight. Nice, indicating. The Mercedes was imitating a BMW by not indicating their lane change. When is a Merc not a Merc? When it's pretending to be a Beamer. Wow, I mean, it's a diesel. It's a diesel C-Class. What do you expect? 5 minutes from our destination. 5 minutes or 1.1 kilometres. So not far. Thank you for keeping me company, Tezza. Oscar did good for a little while. Blaney, if you look right at the top of the live chat, hopefully it hasn't fallen off the top. Blaney was watching from 37,000 feet, doing 563 knots. Somewhere above Taroom. On his way back from the Northern Territory. All right, so here's a roundabout, as you can see on the sign, where the two lanes both go right. Right lane must go right. Left lane can go right. Oh, is that an R33? Three cars ahead of us. All right, not far now. Thanks, Tezza. Good on you. And thanks for jumping on for the last little bit. Like I said, if I park somewhere good, I'll just keep the stream running for a little bit. We'll see if the R33, not sure if it's a GTR or a GDST with a wing or whatever, but let's see if they turn. Was this where we're going? I'd say this is where we're going. This is where we're going. Alrighty. Hey, buddy. How are you? That's a sick dodge, that one. Oh, you can. I wouldn't have known if you didn't say anything. I'm a Ford man. That's why I'm driving a Lexus. Oh, down the hill? Yeah, mate, go for it. Thank you, brother. Probably down the end now, I think. Cheers, bro. Thank you. Awesome. I have never been down through here before. This is pretty cool. Glad to give. Let's make sure we're still streaming, are we? Come on, internet. Be there. Come on, internet. Here we go. We're good. Lots of people, lots of cars. Nice. Oh, old cop car on the right. That is sick. So cool. Boys, how are yous? What is that? Oh, 300C. And here are my friends just in front of me. I'm right here. Hello. Yeah. I'll go find a park. I might leave this thing going if it's if I find a good spot. Back soon. Yeah, my friends in the Dark Horse. Let's make some room. Oh, that's a really cool old rusty Chevy. Where's a good spot to park? Let's try and pitch a spot where it's starting to get a bit thin down here, isn't it? We'll let old mate back up. Where's the Maloo going? We'll turn back around. Maybe just follow the R33. Might go up near the Maloo somewhere. Haha, you got it. What's the car model? It's an ISF. So ISF is fast. Good on you, buddy. Too cute. Dad and son. Just there in front. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, I'll go up and pitch next to the Maloo, I reckon. And then, yeah, I'll just leave this thing running for a while and see the cars driving past. So I should just be able to leave it right here. And then anybody who's watching the channel can just see what's driving past. Hey, don't forget to wave at the camera when you walk past. We're live. Yeah, there we go. Good on you, buddy. What a legend. Awesome stuff. All right. All right. Enjoy watching the cars come past, people. I will get out and go for a little walk.
you